Well, what in the hell was that? Oklahoma State didn't just get beaten by South Alabama, a Sun Belt team. They got emasculated. They got demolished. They got beaten down, physically taken apart by a group of five school at Boone Pickens Stadium. One of the more embarrassing losses in the Mike Gundy tenure, not just because of who they lost to, but because of how they lost. And listen, you can put a lot on Oklahoma State's defense. You know, the running back for South Alabama, I think he ended with 151 yards. Obviously, the Jags were gashing Oklahoma State on the ground, but Oklahoma State has to figure out what their offensive identity is. The Cowboys have always been good at when they don't have a good running game, leaning on some good receiver play. When they don't have a good offensive line, get a quarterback that can help make up for that. And Oklahoma State just doesn't have anything to lean on right now. Ollie Gordon's getting like 5 touches in this game, which makes no sense to me. You don't have just an all-star receiving core, and you don't even know which one of three quarterbacks you're going with right now if you're Oklahoma State. So the Cowboys are going to have to take a long look in the mirror after this loss tonight. They're going to have to figure out what moving forward the game plan is going to be offensively, and that's going to mean deciding on a quarterback. Unfortunately, like I don't know that we've given any of the three a good chance to make their case if they can be the starter. I think Rangel's the most talented guy, but he got the least amount of snaps tonight, and he got them all in garbage time late. So whatever Mike Gundy and Casey Dunn and Oklahoma State do, they've got to do it this week because that Cowboy team that they trotted out tonight against South Alabama is not winning many games in the Big 12. Not because they're not schemed up or they're making mistakes. They just don't look talented enough. So Oklahoma State's got a long look in the mirror ahead of them. I know for Oklahoma State fans, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow. The season is not over, but any thought of being like a Big 12 champ, just with the talent level, especially on offensive and defensive line, looks to be out the window for the Cowboys. Don't forget when you wake up tomorrow, if you're an Oklahoma fan and you want to revel in Oklahoma State's loss, you can do that at selloutcrowd.com. If you're an Oklahoma State fan and you want something to be upset about, I'm sure you can find plenty more to read about over at selloutcrowd.com. It really is a big week in Oklahoma State's football program, and we got you covered between the Hutchins twins, Guerin, Barry, Jenny Carlson, Sam Mays, all covering Oklahoma State football this week. So be sure and check out all the action at selloutcrowd.com.